Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, always coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is live. That's also with Tony, Angela. We have Mr. Risco there, a part of the groove of what we do, and helps us get all this functionified and all the static problems that come from life. But without shade, I just want to say, thank you for being here with us. This is an update going on. It's not an episode. So the normal intro to this is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. That's still very much true. And as well as checking us out if you're not already on TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, Spotify, Deezer, Google Cast, iTunes, iHeart, SoundCloud, podcasters. I can't even keep going on, but the links are on SoundCloud and the Real Double Dose channel.blogspot.com. You can check that out. And thank you for all of those who are out there, our followers, our downloaders, our listeners, all you who are part of the movement of just incorporating more of yourself into becoming the best and the most wonderful you. Because at the same time, what I will say is, there's a lot of cup of teas out there and a cup of coffees with motivation and talking and getting yourself together. But when it comes down to actually executing, actually being a part of it and understanding why of the whys and hows and what and who's a part of it, that's where people are missing it. It's cool to have a book. It's cool to look at different things. But until you get to the nitty gritty and really get sedity crazy good about yourself, you can't help anybody else. You can't help your business. You can't help your children. You can't help your relationships. Until you start with you, it's not going to happen. Right? At least on the scale of where you want it to be. Okay. So movement, some kind of friction is there, some kind of movement, but we get the point here. So I just want to put that out. I want to just thank everyone for all the love that's shown, even through COVID, even more so those have been tuning in, all the downloads, all the live plays, all the live streams, everything that keeps it there. And like our wonderful, beautiful person, and I like to call her the flower child, flower lady, and that's Susan Zumo. And that's a shout out to Susan, #Zumo, who always never forgets to remind us all that no matter how small or minuscule it might start off to be or it might look, even one person downloading or listening to that in the beginning years ago would have been like magnificent, and it's still beautiful. 1 equals 1 million always. So just imagine what it is now after all these thousands and thousands of people have got their love. But we have something a little bit extra dosed out for you. There's actually 2 elements. Now for a long time I've been speaking about, and Tony's been reaching about, me being able to go more on a platform like a YouTube platform. I don't want it to be more of something where you guys just have, necessarily words on the screen, but it's going to be, maybe some sketched out things talking about. I will be on there from time to time doing those little certain criterias we have to where I don't know if it'll be kind of something you will unlock with the channel or whatever it might be, which we'll probably do it that way, but you can hear me and have me on the YouTube platform itself. I know it's been a long time coming, but it's there. The realdoubledosechannel.com, that's going to be a little bit more awesome work too, and I want to be able to have some extra goodies out there for everyone. And I mean extra goodies, not just here and there, but really some extra goodies to give back. So let me break it down to you, okay? This is what we're going to do. As far as the YouTube goes, that's cool. That's going to be incorporated. I don't want to make it too shabby and shine because I got there on different levels and different stages without YouTube. But I do love it as a platform itself. So let's just check that out on once it's coming. But we do have something that's coming up very awesome, very wonderful, and that's with Mr. #Nate Battle. This man, I can't even call him a man. He's like this completely wonderful, extraordinary, extraterrestrial, awesome empath Hioka. There's probably more in there, clairsentience, we are, whatever it might be. And for you empaths listening in, or even if you're a narcissistic a little bit, just remember we got something for all of us. It's going to be a powwow wow that we do. #respect and facts. So I just want to say Nate Battle and I have something called, I'll just put it this way. It's called the #TOE. When that is rolled out all the way, I will release the name of that. You can also check out realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com to know the name of that. But it's the Odyssey. Let's just put it that way. Odyssey is something you need to remember. That's going to be coming out, and we're going to have something, hopefully by the grace of the Creator, in some kind of magnificent way, to where we're going to be all there, where you guys are live looking at our faces, even from a virtual platform, and some wonderful things coming up, and as well as the #S&M program. Well, I won't call it that. I'll probably workshop, and it's transformational. It's more than just some hype thing out there. People may go on a, hey, I got this coming out, or if you want to change this, click the, no. Well, this is real. Like, this is beyond the real double dose. This is beyond the odyssey. This is like real facts from real deep down, truthful, genuine beings on this earth. This is something completely beyond elevation itself, really. And the worth and the value of it is tremendously awesome. It's more than someone sitting there wanting to buy a $7,000 suit and look good. This is something that completely rewiped the slate. And that's no hype. That's just facts. So that's going to be with Nate Battle. And then also, when that goes on, we'll have more of the S&M. And if all those who are tuning in to this now, then S&M is the spirit and mind transformational. That's going to be epic itself too. And let me just end this off with this for now. This is an update. Don't worry, we have more episodes of wonderful expert guests coming up after this, but I had to do a little bit of a pause, rewind, have this out here for you, and then we'll get back to that as well. RDC is not going away, and we're going to be giving away apparel on the YouTube and so much more. So between the TOE with hashtag Nate Battle, we're going to be doing with Lex as well, and the S&M and whatever RDC, just remember, whether it be YouTube and other ones, we're probably going to have it more on the YouTube. You will be able, and hear this very clearly, push pause, rewind, live, wherever you are, you will be able to, okay, let me just say drum roll, be and have not only wonderful, extraordinary gifts that we have, I'll just put that out there. Once it officially rolls out, I'll let you know what that is. But I have a good couple partnerships with all of us that is going to be rolling out the cocktail hours. It's going to be rolling out the free wines for those who are eligible. Okay, if you're obviously under 21, it's not going to happen. But for you, we have cleansing issues coming on to where we can get all that out to the stagnant areas. We're going to be having wonderful things given on. I mean, as far as healing, gifts, all kinds of stuff out there, and we're still going to be giving out. If you would rather prefer something too, don't forget, especially on YouTube or other ones where we're announcing it, even the Blogspot, don't forget to claim your gift cards for going out to eat. I know more than ever people are going out to eat. If you need something to do with your family, trying to make it through, who's going to complain about a $25, $50, even $100 gift card to go do something just for doing that? Enticing everyone, and plus myself, to really just elevate, transformate, everything, completely go on. And that's just going on even more so. So when more things unroll, workbooks, free books, different ones coming on, and when the book launches itself, you'll be able to have some free copies as well given away in that. But this has been a long time coming, baby. This is years to this point now. And if you're going to make a change, COVID-19 is probably the best way to do it, because at the end of the day, when we're stressed under pressure, what do? Okay, diamonds are made under pressure. You got to pop off and elevate and be the phoenix rising from the ashes. So I'm going to say end this off right now with this, just an update from 2020 perspective, and 2021 and 2022 is going to go on. So I don't know how long this will be up for, but it's going to be out there so enough people can understand what's going on. As far as the Odyssey going on with hashtag Mr. Nate Battle and myself, we're still going to be moving forward. Don't even worry about it. We'll set that up for you. S&M, all the things going on and branching off, it doesn't stop. Transformation never ends, and reaching and going up to that next experience and that next level only perpetuates and gets greater and greater. So this is completely beyond evergreen. This is beyond ever spiritual, mentally, emotionally. Nothing stipulated in between denominations or what you should be or what you shouldn't be, but everything that you are meant to be. Hashtag facts. Check us out. Just check out different updates from time to time at therealdoubledosechannel.com when we have that launched out. But for now, go to realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. We'll have more information about that. And also, you can check out some of Mr. Nate Battle's insights and me sitting up there hopefully looking okay, to just say hello to everybody on that Blogspot for now, and as well as different updates going on. But we will be looking forward to all of you who have, wanted to be a part of this. And if it's not you who just tune in, that's fine. We don't expect that pressure. If it's new people, if it's new eras, whatever it will be. And I'll say, well, in the words of Dr. Eric Thomas, or, the hip hop preacher Eric Thomas, let's be clear, Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, some has also known him as, or call him, he said, "My sheep will hear my voice." Now the Bible said it even clearly. We'll just use that, okay, from that essence of the greatest book ever written. Right? The whole point is we only expect those who are willing to make that call for themselves, willing to see that, because once you see something that really is, that's when you're ready to be. So let me read this before we end this off, right? Now, this came from Team Fearless. I know that they do have their YouTube channel out, and I love a lot of stuff they put out. But if I can quote what they had out here that really, really got me, besides all the other wonderful ones, but this is by Ed Mylett. Okay, I guess he said, successful people don't negotiate price, they negotiate worth. And I don't just mean that for a come up on what's going to happen, because anything you do has an investment, no matter what it is, whether it be brushing your teeth and standing there, running the water and rinsing, okay? But I like this. It says, is your dream worth the price you must pay to get it? The sacrifice, the long days, the early mornings and the late nights, the lonely road, the effort, the failures. Is the end result worth the pain? Most people count the cost, but are never willing to pay the price. Don't count the cost of your dreams, period. Understand what it is worth and pay any price to get it. And what I mean by that is, if it's your time, if it's your energy, if it's going to be, quote, if you even want to point it towards the wallet, because there is no cost when you have to pay the ultimate price, period. But at the same time, why live in the dark when you can completely be the light? Not just live in the light, but become it. And that's more ways than one. Don't sit there and procrastinate. And that's one thing that all gets is, oh, let's think about this. And like I told people before, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, don't expect anyone to ever invest in you to the level of where you think your measure is. If you're not willing to see something that you know is there, if you're listening to it right now or you hear it later, you know what time it is. So let's not worry about that. I know the understanding of that, and we're growing every single day. Perfection on this earth is never going to happen, but spiritual wise, mental wise, emotional wise, we can get to a level of an imperfection of perfections. So I will say, just make sure you just be the change, feel the passion, and embrace the power of the spirit. Make sure you keep your head held high to remember the infinite universe. Don't forget who you are, and remember, you can discover more on that. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. We're both looking forward to it. The S&M, Tony and I will let you know what's going on with that, as well as Angela. We're doing our best. We are sliced in everyday life with different things, but we're trying to keep the motive going between letting you guys really have the stage and really seeing what's going to happen. But yeah, this is just a quick update. I know it's not, fast forward, rewind, whatever you want to do, but just don't forget the goodies. At least come for the cocktail hours, come for the wonderful fresh herbal teas made from like literally the earth, Mother Earth itself gifts. Come for the different boxes coming out there, just the wines, everything. Like, why we can sip on tea and chill, or have a cocktail hour for those of you 21 plus, or what I'm saying, have some tea and crumpets. We don't know, but we're about to make it happen. Let's kick it. And don't forget to also let me remind you that when we're talking about these cocktail hours for the 21 plus, that is provided for you to have a cocktail hour. We're still thinking about the glasses that might be able to be selected as well for that cocktail hour, to just put more of a ambiance for what's about to unfold, and not to mention a segment that is kind of taboo but really good for beyond relationships and getting some deep down information from both sides of the sexes, and definitely some very deep intuition and expression, and be able to have a kumbaya with other people at the same time, relaxing and enjoying their gifts and just being a part of the whole essence itself, and group with them, learn how to talk to them afterwards. It's beyond the odyssey, it's beyond the spirit and mind elevation. It's everything. It's literally everything that the world has been missing. This has been a long time coming. I'm just going to throw that in there, but without further ado, I just want to say all this comes along with being a part of what's about to roll out. So just we might even put some cozy socks in there. I'm just saying, I'm reaching, but I'm a giver. It's hard to receive what I'm already constant receiving from the universe. But I just wanted to put that out there. No shade, some tea, some cocktails, some workbooks, some cool other stuff, some cool little trinkets, and who knows, it's all over the map, but it's all great and goodness for you and us to expand. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. If you can face time, you can do time, building and growing yourself in a tremendously whole different way that you never thought was possible. And that's literally #facts. So we'll talk to you again. We love you. You're amazing. Once again, realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com and realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. You can send us your inquiries as you have been, and so much more, and all the other platforms out there. You're amazing. We love you, and we'll be back with you literally very, very, very soon. Be ready.